Tecnik Ltd, based in Camlough, County Down, designs and manufactures industrial effluent treatment systems. When the company was founded in 2014, they used a combination of spreadsheets and paper-based systems, which Seamus McAleenan, engineering manager, noted that they caused considerable headaches.
So when we started, we were a very small company with only 2 or 3 employees, and really we had no system. A lot of it was spreadsheets and a lot of it was in people's heads really, and we had difficulty knowing had we ordered stuff, had we not ordered it, had it been delivered. Our bills of materials really were non-existent.
Although they started with manual processes, the aim was always to quickly implement an MRP system, using their existing processes as a template.
We all knew that we needed a system because we realised how quickly, having worked in other companies, even though we're very small, we knew how quickly things could get out of control.
Staff were already aware of 123insight and called local dealer QMS Insight to attend an evaluation workshop conducted by Drew McCoubrey. This allowed them to quickly get answers to all of their questions.
From the evaluation workshop that Drew came down and did on site we quickly knew that the system met all our needs, but also to our MD that the subscription model was very attractive. We were a small company with limited resources. We're trying to get established, and the idea that we could just subscribe to seats as we needed them fitted our bills, and as Adam said at the time, there was no heavy sales pressure on them and no large initial outlay.
Water Tecnik registered for 123insight in January 2016 and booked to attend training with QMS Insight. Seamus said that staff were very impressed with the training.
Training from our point of view was second to none. Drew was available to answer queries at any time, and always give an in-depth answer to any query we had. And if he couldn't give us an answer straight away within that day, he was always back with an answer.
The company also took advantage of 123insight's remote installation at just £295, whereby 123insight staff connected to Water Tecnik's server remotely, installed the 123insight system, and then connected and configured it to Water Tecnik's SQL Server database. Implementation took around a month, with the majority of work relating to data entry.
Our main task initially was to get the database loaded with our parts. That was just a matter of slogging through, and actually we brought a student in to help us with that. So she was able to, initially having no experience with 123, she quickly got to grips with it and was able to put all our existing parts onto the system and put all our suppliers on, all our customers, and say whatever parts we had in stock at that time, she was very quickly able to put them on.
Just a month after registering for the software, Water Tecnik went live across all departments. Instantly, they saw significant benefits, especially in purchasing.
The day we went live was a revelation when we were able to run MRP and have a list of works orders, have a list of purchase orders, and just click the button and enact the purchase orders, fire them onto an email, and gone. Brilliant. Just to give an example, when we ran 123 and ran MRP on the initial project, we found that the ordering process, which would have probably taken me 2 to 3 days, took 5 to 10 minutes. I would say 123 is probably across the company would have saved us probably a day a week in terms of chasing after orders, checking stock, making sure stuff was available for the guys in the workshop.
Stock control also saw benefits, which had a knock-on effect on improving the accuracy of lead times.
With 123 we have a better visibility of our stock and our suppliers' lead times, which helps us then to give our customers a more accurate and, where possible, reduced lead time. Before we would had 30 of one component that we didn't really need and 3 of a component that we really needed. So now we've set our minimum stock quantities. So when we run MRP, we're able to order and keep our minimum stock level.
Having accurate bill of material information has also been instrumental in improving lead times.
It's the old thing, garbage in, garbage out. The more accurate our system is, then the more accurate our predictions of lead time to our customers are going to be.
Document linking has greatly assisted Water Tecnik in keeping paper usage to a minimum.
Another huge benefit of 123 is we have a complete database which has all our drawings linked to our parts. We've got manuals from suppliers linked to our parts. When we produce a purchase order, at the click of a button, all our drawings are attached to that purchase order and sent out to our suppliers. If we have to look up a manual for a pump, for example, we have it on the system attached to the part. We don't have a library of suppliers' catalogues, and it has greatly reduced the amount of paperwork we have to handle.
On the few occasions that Seamus has needed support, he's been pleasantly surprised in comparison to his experience of previous software vendors.
Other systems use like a queuing system where they give you a ticket number and they get back to you maybe within a couple of days. What we liked about 123, when you lifted the phone, you were straight through to somebody in support that could give you. If they couldn't give you an answer straight away, they would give you a time when they could give you an answer.
123insight's scalable licensing has also proven beneficial.
At times, as any business does, you come across downturns, and at times we were able to scale down our number of licenses, and then as business picked up, we were quickly able to get those licenses back online and get up to strength again.
A year later, Water Tecnik entered local business awards and were joint winners as a direct result of their successful implementation of 123insight.
Our local council had inaugural business awards, and a particular category was excellence in manufacturing, and it was sort of geared towards any company that had used IT to improve their efficiency in manufacturing. Based on that sort of having the confidence that 123 had improved the efficiency of our business, we entered ourselves in the competition and were lucky enough to jointly win the category with a fairly large local company.
Having relocated to a larger facility, tripling production staff to handle new production machinery, and seeing growth in business since the award, Water Tecnik have ambitious plans for the future.
So we've just moved into larger premises, which has enabled us to take on larger contracts for producing larger pieces of kit. So larger bill of materials, more purchase orders, more works orders. We will expand with 123 as the business grows. I confidently say that we could probably triple or quadruple our turnover without employing any more admin staff to look after stock and purchase order, etc. For Water Tecnik, 123 has been a very worthwhile investment because of the subscription model. The return that we've got for the outlay we have has been fantastic.